was what? Made known unto them, made manifest. All right?
And that also makes it true.
You come your ass over. Go ahead.
Because it's written down. That also makes it true. Just like basketball. If somebody on the bench recording your stat line, you can say you dropped 25, but if the stat line say 15, you have 15 points.
That's right. You can. It's like 1 + 1. We know it's 2. It's evident that it's 2. It's nothing you can say to go against it. You know?
It's like facts, bro.
It's facts.
You can't change a fact, bro.
It's proven facts.
And
One,
you can't change
one major proven fact is what 1 Corinthians 4:9. You know,
Sent for my apostles last.
sent for my apostles last. You know,
And then it say made a spectacle.
that's right. Being hated for what? How we're revealing these things unto the lost sheep. You know, we're hated for doing what's right. You know, we're just like our great Lord Yahushua was hated. It's the same thing, because what he revealed the truth unto people. People hate the truth.
Everybody was always against the good.
That's right, and that's why it stems back from when we first came out with the truth was changed into a lie. Because what? It's feel good doctrine now. You can do what you want. You can do as thy will. You know, you can eat whatever you want. One of the major things is what? Yahushua died for everybody's sins.
And that's how
It's
it
a
was.
big ass stumbling block.
That's a stumbling block.
And that's how it was when he was about to come around. They
Yeah.
say that everything was dark, everything was wicked. Everything was wicked. And then when they knew that he was coming, he was like, oh fuck, we about to have to keep these laws.
Yeah.
They
And,
know
and,
what
he
it was.
and he was only a baby at that point. Like he had just been, bro. He had just came out the womb.
That's fucked up.
He
bro.
just came out the womb, and it was like, oh,
They, hold on, bro.
Yeah.
Man, that shit is
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
bro. Yahushua had just been born, and the people was going through. Oh, we looking for him.
They looking
You
for
know,
him.
Herod.
That's why he was trying to get him killed.
That's why he was trying to get him killed. And what? That goes to show you, 2/3 of they was in that same spirit, because what? They gravitated towards the king that was over them. Likewise today. They if Esau say, hey, all homosexuals,
They with it. They with it.
hey, they with it, you know. And then they try to justify it and say what? Well, hey, as long as they don't tell me nothing, we good.
Yeah.
That's still being in alliance or agreement
Yeah.
to Esau,
And
bro.
some of you motherfuckers be speaking that profanity, talking about the Lord made them this way. Nah.
Fuck no. Because the scripture
Hey,
clearly tells you in Romans.
If Romans 1:26.
I'm about to go to it.
1:26.
Yeah, he gave him up to their own
that's
vile
right
affections.
after that. The spirit, that's right after that.
This is Romans chapter 1.
And what? This is a lie, because Yahweh Bashim Yahshai basically set up his people under what? A law. That's why in this same chapter, what's like in the same book, it says what? I'm sent to them that are under the law. You know? So if you're under the law, that means you're under order. All right?
Yeah, I was just about to say
You're
that.
going to be under order. Order is knowing what? A man shall not lie with man. All right? Go ahead, Doc. You got it.
Keep
started
shit running smooth versus shit all over the place, like in America.
That's right. And that's why you have, we constantly say this, that's why you have other people and women, first and foremost, come from these other countries, these foreign countries, and come to America. They have freedom, they have free now. They have so-called freedom now. All right?
Alright, this is Romans 1:25. I'm starting 25. Who changed the truth of the Most High to a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause, the Most High gave them up unto vile affections. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. And what's that? Them sleeping with other women. Them sleeping with a woman like they do with men.
The natural
The
use.
natural use is what? They're supposed to be sleeping with a man.
God.
Alright, two of the same kind of sex can't make a baby. Alright, you can't bring offspring from that, so that shit is against nature.
That's right.
Verse 27. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their own lust. Alright? It said that what they burned in their own lust, meaning this is what they really wanted to do. Alright, because we know the scripture say what? Lust bring forth sin, and after sin is death. Alright? And lust, all this is a strong desire. So that's what they really desire to do in their spirit. Alright, it says, leaving the natural use of the woman and burn in their lust one toward another, men with men working that which is unseemly. Alright, that's unseemly. You can't bring forth offspring from two men having sex. That shit is abominable according to the Most High. All right.
And all this thing, like, man, bro, the spirit, like, it keeps going back until, man, everything was turned into a lie, bro. Like, these people are really fooled. They are really fooled, bro. And it all goes back to what Yahweh Shem Yahshai, blinded they sight, you know. And bro, that's powerful right there, you know. Actually knowing that we have a chance to come out here and do this will. Yet you still have Jake bullshitting and have not risen up yet and departed from this place, you know.
And bro, what validates that this is the truth? Because shit, we wonder like why they can't see the things that we see. And it was the same thing when Yahweh Shah was talking to the disciples. They was basically asking them, why is it that you speak unto them into parables? And what he said, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom. To them it is not given.
To them it is not given. To them, they gonna be subject to they damn king. You know?
Ooh, and that's like wisdom, fam. Like wisdom, remember how it say wisdom seek it? You know? Wisdom come to you and like, shit, I can't do nothing with you.
Can't. Wisdom basically, well, wisdom has to try you out, all right? You're gonna go through something and wisdom has to see if it can stick with you. And if it don't, then what shit? You just not gonna get it.
I got two precepts back
You got some more on it?
This the Proverbs that you have.
I got two. I'm gonna just read this one first. This Ecclesiastes 7:29. Lo, this only have I found, that the Most High had made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions.
Upright, you sure? Upright. If you something upright, you're governed. You know, that's stable, stability. Stability off what? The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. The knowing of and the keeping of the commandments. You know, that's what make you upright. That's what make you upright when you actually profess that you're a man of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. You're gonna be governed by order. You're not gonna go and do whatever you want. You know, you're gonna know it's certain guidelines and things that you can do and certain things that you can't do. And what you gonna man. One of y'all real quick, grab me Psalms 40 and 7. You know? 40? Yeah, Psalms 40 and 7. You are supposed to delight to do this. You know?
And
but what our people have been accustomed to liking lies. They love lies, bro. Smooth things that's gonna only benefit them for the pleasing of the flesh for that temporary moment.
They only get that 15 seconds of glory in the flesh.
Feel good on what Sunday? And what they push Sunday is the Lord's day. Nah, hey, every day is the Lord's day. Every day is the Lord's day.
That's
what the scripture say? Hey, putting out off day to day. You can't just say, today is the Lord's day. Hell no.
Didn't the Lord say that what you cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of the devil?
That's right.
Meaning what? You can't choose when you go do this and when you're not gonna do this, or what you go do and what you're not gonna do. No, it has to be a consistent thing.
That's right. You can't partially follow Yahweh Shem Yahshai and hold like the brothers just brung out, and then hold hands with these devils, partaking in worldly things. You know, that's why the scripture in Revelation say what? I'd rather you hot or cold. You know, and for the lukewarm, Yahweh Shem Yahshai is gonna ultimately spew you out his mouth.
It's worse to be lukewarm.
That's right.
It's worse.
But at least you know where you or Salakia. Yeah, lukewarm. And that goes into feeling in, I'm on this side and I'm on this side. No, you either all the way in or all the way out.
And that's why the scripture say a friend of this world is an enemy to the Most High.
That makes you a hypocrite.
John?
Yeah.
This is John chapter 8 verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil.
Who is that speaking of? That's speaking of the king of this place. The king that Yahweh Shem Yahshai has raised up. You know? Just like when Pharaoh was raised up in Egypt. You know? These people gravitated towards him because they seen what? The chair. Grab me, you got a precept, another precept, huh?
I put it away.
Real quick, grab me Isaiah 30. You know? They see what? The 30 and 1. They see the chariots. They see, and going back basically to this military source, the power structure. They see that what? This is a likable nation to everyone. Everyone wants to be like the so-called white man. That's why when you see Jake get a whole bunch of money, they want to move off, you know, like ain't nothing wrong with moving to a comfortable home, but these people just do the most, you know.
That's crazy, bro. Like who They want to be. You want to be like Esau. Really, he want to be like.
He
you.
want to be like you because what? He had to cover up the face to be in your seat, you know. And they do it right before these people's faces. They do it right before these people's faces as if nothing is wrong with it.
And that brings out that scripture that you already
Keep going.
Oh, he can finish.
Yep.
Proverbs.
God, spirit, bro. Go ahead.
It says,
You didn't spin it.
and the lust of your father ye will do.
God, the lust your
And
father you would do.
And that's talking to 2/3.
That's right.
It's talking to Israel.
That's right.
They followed the devil. They follow after Esau's philosophy.
Because what? They're partakers of the table of the devils. You know, if you have somebody set up an order, you know, either you follow it or you don't. It's only two orders that's going to be taken. You know, either you follow Esau and his agenda, or you totally sell out to Yahweh Shem Shai and follow him in righteousness. You know, because everything that you see around us is temporary. Everything won't be at the state that is in forever. You know.
It said, he was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth.
God. And me and the Elder Kalal, we basically was watching it was Viceland, if I'm not mistaken, like yesterday. You know, we was watching Viceland, and it basically was going into how you have all the Latin tribes in gangs, and not only those, but you have the Southern Kingdom also. You know, Benjamin, Judah, and Levi. Gangs. Not only did they come from the curses, but what? Read that part one more time.
It says, he was a murderer from the beginning.
God, that stemmed from Esau. Esau, because Esau's what? The king of this kingdom, just so to say. You know? So whatever his vibration is, he's gonna push it off. Esau come in the middle of the night and drop off guns in this particular place. Esau put drugs in the hood for Jake. Purposely to set you up. To set you up. What the scripture say? It's not those chosen people locked away in prisons. That's why they have these things, bro. The biggest drug dealer, the biggest thief is Esau.
And all this is distractions.
What you got?
That's all it is.
Alright,
All it is distractions. Esau is basically, he's just blocking y'all from, blocking 2/3 from knowing who you really are. That's what all this is. Everything.
That's right.
Like everything in this place is contrary to the scriptures, and all it is distractions. Right? The scriptures say, no man that warreth entangling himself with the affairs of this life. Why? Because we know that everything is contrary to the scriptures. So if we followed after this world, we're basically going backwards. We're not following after the ways of Yahweh Shem Shai. We're following after the world.
That's right.
That shit is wicked.
Right. And that's what got us in this predicament in the first place. Following what? Somebody who's nothing. Like, bro, the mentality of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Natives, bro, you're supposed to have a kingly mentality. You know?
You're not supposed to want the bare minimum.
That's
whenever,
right.
Like you said, whenever Jake gets a good bit of money, what they do, they leave. Why? Because they're not used to having that.
That's right. And or either they blow it on something that they
Some
never
bullshit.
had. Some bullshit.
On the internet with it. I seen a nigga on the internet. Just got paid $400 little check. You know, he all alone spend time with my bread, my G.
Yeah.
Come
Hey,
on,
but
bro.
look what the scriptures say. Hey, Hagar 1:6. You know, you've inherited a bag with holes. Hey, bro, that money won't save you nothing when destruction is brought upon the face of America, bro.
You can't buy you a ticket on that chariot seat. So
That's
what's
right.
the point?
That's why in the book of Romans it tell you what, it's not of him that will it or run it, but of Yahweh Shem Shai who show it mercy. You know, all these things is gonna be given from Yahweh Shem Shai. You got some more on that? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Say, I'm gonna start over.
Because he both, yeah, you got it.
Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar, and the father of it.
Run the last part again.
It says, he was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is the liar and of the father of it.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. Esau is what? Exchanged from the womb, speaking lies. All right? Going back to Job 9:24. Hey, he's speaking of himself when he covered the faces up. He telling on himself, but it doesn't resonate with you Negroes, Latinos, and natives. You know, everything is plain hindsight for you to see it, but you just passing it up. And ultimately it's because Yahweh Shemel Shah blinded y'all. You know?
You want me to bring that one up? The script?
Yeah.
Oh, this is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
This is simplicity at its finest. You know? You have Yahweh Shemel Shah woke up his prophets, sent them out to give correction and reproof, turn you away from the wickedness that you have been doing, but yet you don't want to take heed. You know?
Scripture said, well, he stretched forth his hand and no man regarded.
God. That's that same thing.
Hey, and something else on that too is the color. You have, like, I've actually heard,
We just got off this.
I've actually heard Edomites and Jake say, beings that in the climate that he's in, he would turn dark. So, can you explain to me, when you see Eskimos, they damn near don't see no sunlight. Why they dark? Why they still dark as hell? Wouldn't they get lighter?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, hey, bro, people love their slave master. That's just plain and simple.
Yeah, lies. They love lies. It said what there? Simplicity. They love simplicity. Simplicity is having your king image changed. You know? Simplicity is